Hey, this is Gelennil, and today I'm going to be talking through how to make vegan shortbread. Anyway, let's get right into it and go through what you'll be needing. So firstly, you will need 200 grams of vegan butter, 300 grams of plain flour, 100 grams of caster sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and a large mixing bowl. So firstly, we'll be creaming the butter and sugar together in the large mixing bowl. So just put the butter in first and pour over the sugar. Then you just need to go get a fork and you'll be creaming these together to mix them. Make sure you get all the sugar combined into the butter. Once you've got those mixed together, you want to add the vanilla essence, and again just mix them together with the fork. It should be a little less solid now and should be able to mix together. And it should be this very smooth consistency. Now we'll be sifting in our flour. And just mix it together halfway through adding into your flour, just so you don't get it too much. Once you've added your flour, try to combine the butter mixture with the flour. Now it's a lot easier to mix this with your hand, so once you've mixed them together with your fork, just put your hand straight in there, where in the wash, and press it together firmly. Just squeezing it into a ball and pushing downwards into the bottom of the bowl should combine these nicely together. And you want to try and get it into one large ball mixture at the end of mixing this together. So try to combine it all together into one large. Just scrape up any of the bits on the side and push it into the same ball as well. And here you will be covering your bowl with some cling film and leaving it to rest for about 30 to 40 minutes. Once that is done, you want to start rolling it out. Now I personally find with shortbread it's a lot easier to roll it out by hand, but if you want, of course, you can try using a rolling pin. So I will just push this down with hand onto a counter which I have pre-spread flour onto so it doesn't stick too much to the surface. So just try it and push these down. Don't worry about the hand marks, you won't already notice them once you're cutting them out with your cutters, and once they're cooking they'll all still look pretty much the same. So take your cutter of choice and just start pushing them in. Of course you can use any type of cutter you want, this is the only one I had at hand, but any shape, generally circle, would be best. So once you have done as many of these shapes as you can with your cutter, you want to get a knife so you can help pick these up, as doing it fully by hand can be quite difficult. Just pull away the excess and slide the knife underneath to lift it up. And place that onto your baking tray. And just repeat this for the rest of your shortbreads. Once you've put these onto your baking tray, you just want to take a fork and gently poke the tops of these just to perforate. So I was trying to do a spiral, but as you can see, it didn't work exactly as intended. It doesn't really matter what pattern you can do. Try to do a spiral better than I did, or just do any lines. You just want to have the holes spread evenly amongst them. Then you'll be getting any caster sugar you have left over and just sprinkling it on top of these. And this time you'll be preheating your oven to 160. But you don't need to be too even with the sugar, just put as much or as little as you want on each. As soon as you've finished sprinkling your sugar on, you will be putting them in your oven at 160 to bake for between 10 and 15 minutes. Seeing as I have two trays, obviously the one on the top will take around 10 to 15 and the one on the bottom will take about 15 to 17 minutes. So once you've removed them from your oven, you want to leave them to cool for a moment on the tray, and then remove them and put them onto a cooling rack. And enjoy! Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope you found this video useful.